Oh, hi. You may notice that what's going on here is that I'm in DOS. And there's a reason that we're in DOS today. And if you've seen the title, you know already. And if you saw the earlier stream, which failed miserably, you also know already. But you probably didn't, because I'm pretty sure only two of us saw that. And me, so that's fine. But here we are again, although for the first time, in fact. So it's Daggerfall, if you hadn't figured it out. It's the Elder Scrolls 2. Now this is apparently a very, very fucking big game, and if you think about this, it really quite is. This is the region that was available in Morrowind. Now this is the region, the Cyrodiil region from Oblivion. We've got Skyrim up here. It looks pretty similar, actually. It's interesting. All of it looks very... In fact, it's all the same. They've had this design for a while, by the looks. So, we know about these three areas, basically, and we've been to the Somerset Isles, some of us have. And then, of course, some of us have been all over the show in the Elder Scrolls Online. I have a feeling this is a bit better, and I'm going to hail from elsewhere. We don't have the ears, basically what that says. You don't get ears, but you're still Khajiit. So we're gonna... We answered the questions last time, and I feel as though we'll do it again. The father delights in telling you stories of his travels in his youth. In one memorable tale, he tells you about a primitive island he visited where a young child was sacrificed once a year to appease Ares, the god of fire. Whenever the natives neglected the sacrifice, the island volcano would erupt, killing hundreds of villagers. You tell your father, you do not believe in any such volcano god. Well, I do. I know that there's gods in this game, so I do believe in the Ares. Ares is evil, maybe. Is tragic. Ares is evil. Okay. The senior student in my weapons class has trounced me unmercifully. Oh no, what a bastard. But today is the tournament of the students, and with dismay I'm paired against him for my first match. As I prepare, my friend approaches and offers to tell me of an injury. Oh. Well, of course I do. Better to have it in case I need it. Doesn't necessarily mean using it. Well, no, I'll concentrate on it. Of course. Arms Master poses a question to his class. A company of 100 men is attempting to flee from the enemy. There are two paths out of the broken stronghold. One path will kill half the men. One path has a 50% chance of killing all the men. I'm gonna go for the 50% chance, because I back my men. While throwing a ball to my friend who breaks a window in his house, the father rushes out and demands to know who broke the window. You know that your friend's father is a strict disciplinarian and will punish your friend severely if he takes the blame. On the other hand, not being his son, you could get away with virtually, well... I'll probably take the blame. That's one of those scenarios where I probably would take the blame for my friend. Your parents are having a party for several relatives. While helping around the house, you see your cousin slip into a darkened room. Curious, you follow and discover him slipping a silver candlestick into his jacket. He is an honorable boy, but he's a thief. He needs to get fucking thiefed. You know what? I still think that the family can live without the candlestick. I think so. Because I expressed interest, my arms master showed me a few hints about recognizing magical weaponry. Later, you were practicing archery with a few friends. One boy who was never a strong archer became something of a sharpshooter. He's using magical arrows. What do you do? Tell the others. Tell your friend you noticed. And if he doesn't get you some. Yep. Totally. While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids. And this reminds me of Fallout, strangely enough. The leader demands the sweet roll. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. What you gonna do? Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money in exchange for one of the items. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Well. On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. Well, Oh, that's nice. Oh, that would be so lovely. But no, I'll probably do that. You and your best friend buy your first daggers together, a matched pair. You loan him the amount since he doesn't have enough gold, and he agrees to pay you back later. After leaving the shop, you sit down and marvel at your new weapons, and to your dismay, you notice that there is a small notch on the blade of the dagger you selected. Your friend asks you to please watch his weapon for him while he runs on an errand. Well, what do you do? What do you do? And I've decided I probably would switch the daggers. I probably would. And not just because I saw that the last option went to the warrior and I wanted to get a bit more rangery. There we go. Ranger. Perfect. So we've got long blade, axe, climbing, swimming, archery, and critical striking. That seems good to me. It seems good to me. Now, we will choose the things. So, I'm most fond of... I think we'll stick with the archery still. And we'll still stick with the riches. Oh, by the way, I said still because that's what we've been doing last time. Now here, I like the idea of... which is... oh, studying the longest. Definitely jumping. As a child, my nickname was probably still Quicksilver. You were loaned and later allowed to keep 200 gold pieces. What god do I worship? That's a tough question. And I suppose it's Arcade. Probably still have the most trouble resisting spells. I think would be the best thing. Since childhood, you'd saved a dozen arrows. I still think it would be the mischievous imps. And 200 gold pieces as a reward. I decide to buy a... I'll save it this time. I'm saving it. I'll spend any free time I have training hand to hand. And I'm intimate friends with a rogue. Nothing's changed. Blah. Blasphématique. And I go for the Cogitius. No, actually, let's get this guy. He's sort of looking pretty good. So this is us. I could re-roll, but I think we'll just stick with what we got. Now I want my strength high-ish, and again I want I'm gonna want my agility high-ish, and it's tricky, isn't it? Because really I should have much higher perception. I think I'm going for higher perception. There we go. Now we got to hit +1 this time. But I mean that's still a good set, I think. I don't know. I really don't know. Haha. So Longblade is, I mean I don't mind if we, I mean I'd like to be better at climbing than Longblade. Let's be as good at climbing and Longblade as each other. Now let's make Longblade a strength. Let's make archery a definite second, but we'll get the critical strike up so that it's swimming. Yep, so we're on par there. In fact, let's make sure that we got nothing below 30. There we go. Oh, fuck that. Fuck the axe. Fuck the axe. No, we don't need blunt weapon. We're gonna stick just a bit extra on hand to hand. What the hell is Spriggan? I don't know what Spriggan is. But dodging is going to be key. So we'll stick with the average. I feel like that was a little bit difficult actually, but that's fine. It's supposed to be. And this time, this time we will save.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close at the Empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim the Seventh cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion. One indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are.
I'm pretty loyal.
I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why. A good and loyal man would be so cursed.
It's the best of us.
Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul.
Definitely.
I ask this as your emperor.
Well, okay. Alright.
And your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived.
That seems...
The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful.
Oh, I see. Change.
Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
For the kingdom of Daggerfall. So, I wake and I look around the room. Some hours ago, I was in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Lilac Bay like a malefic creature. My boat was destroyed, but I managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There I found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. I had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed me within. My fear of being buried alive calmed when I saw the corridor leading out to the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of this cave after all. Once free of the cave, I can begin the Emperor's quest. So, whoopity-doo. There is a tutorial. I'm sort of feeling that I will do it still. The very first thing I want to do is experiment with the moving. Yes, da-da-da-da. Now, the key is that I have to be back. I have to be here for him to be back in about a minute, because he's going to tell me to do something that I'm going to want to have waited for. But as you can see, I mean, if you're not familiar with Daggerfall, like I'm not really, this is surprisingly not shitty for its time. I mean, this is like PlayStation 1 graphics maybe, and I mean, oh, before I brave the depths of Privateer's hold, I will want to arm myself. Either click the bag icon or push the predefined inventory button. Inventory. Now, what have we got? We basically want to look at our bow again. It's fine. So we're armed. We're ready. We got the bow. Just a quick double check around here. The fire doesn't burn us. The tree is not. Oh, it is. I actually. Oh, wow, look at that. It's collidable objects and everything. Can I hide the fact that I'm actually quite impressed? I mean, at the time I was so busy. Wow, that's scary. At the time I was so busy playing Duke Nukem 3. So draw your weapon. Yeah, I figured that out. I'm not doing any of that. Okay. Okay. We got a couple of tries. Now, can I close that door behind me? Alright, let's... Alright, oh, there's the mouse. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. Apparently there's a hidden door, which is gonna look like that, I suppose. I don't see it, but here here's a bunch of stuff. So let's grab the stuff. 23 gold pieces. A necklace of some kind. And some kind of ingredient. They're both ingredients. Okay, can I wear the necklace? No. Okay. We'll deal with that at a point in the future. So I guess it's not going to pop up and tell me. I feel as though this is where I'm down the hall, through the door. There's a giant rat. We killed it. Now when I get to the door, yeah, we figured that out already. If you're using the view-based interface, yeah, that's actually how we did do it. The door is a secret door. It'll shut. Okay. Okay. So we did that. And I'm well ahead of the tutorial now. This is how we got ourselves in trouble before. Maybe... I mean... we're pretty alright with the axe. Maybe what we want to do is actually... whip out our axe. And try it on with the axe. I know that there's a bat around the corner here. That's what killed me last time. Oh, that's what I should do. Batman. Now I feel a lot more confident about running up and killing this bat. Oh, these graphics, they're so good. This is so... This is just what I'm... Ooh, wow, I got him. I actually hit him. I killed him. Who's the combat master? Alright. Fucking... Ranger Khajiit. Okay. Oh. You think so? I'll fucking smash you. Gonna get smashed, cousin. Now, how do I get in here? There's definitely stuff in there. Can I just get it? Yeah, I can. Yoink. Oh, this is... I've forgotten that this has got bad graphics already. This is fantastic. The atmosphere in these places, despite the crude graphics. And this is just because Rise of the Triad had better graphics than this. I mean, that's not... that's... At least I didn't say Ken's Lab. Oh, hey. Christ almighty, what the hell is this thing? That is the fattest rat I've seen in my life. Alright, so we did a lot better with the axe, not trying to be stealth archers. There is a pile of treasure on the Black Altar. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. No more tutorials. Just figure it out as we go. Okay. So those things are statues of some kind? Okay. I'm gonna find that looks like it might be a secret at the door. There's gonna be a secret that's turned around, hasn't it? No. No, it's just the graphics are special. Okay, this interact with something. Well, I'm not going to dick around forever looking for the secret door. What I am going to do though is I'm going to save again. I'm going to save spam like you would not believe. Because It's an Elder Scrolls game, and I mean, I'm used to this. You die all the time. Save spam. Alright, so we can go down these stairs and into yet an. Ooh, he looks like a human. Oh, but I miss sprite graphics. That's probably the devs. Now that looks like something you can pick up. No? Yeah. What's this? Oh, I can wear that. Yeah, we got clothes. I wonder if I can move. No, you can't scroll up. This is first person only, buddy. It's alright. So not all the doors are as easy to see. I feel as though I'm probably gonna have missed a secret door already. In Doom, I wasn't the best at finding secret doors. I may not be again in this, I don't know. But we do know. There's another rodent type thing. Good God. That's alright. Ooh. Shit, a brick. Okay. Oh well. See, even in the early Elder Scrolls games, bats would just glitch up through the ceiling when you killed them sometimes. It's okay because you can't loot the corpse anyway, so what's the big deal? No loss. Oh, lady. What are you? Are you some sort of Imperial Guard, or what do you think you can? You think you're safe across that table? You'd be right, but I'm pretty good at jumping. Oh, no. I wish I knew what the block button was. I don't think I was. Oh, okay, that's fine, because this time we actually have a save game. I'm just gonna go ahead and load it now. Click. Perfect. So we still gotta kill this thief here. Where is he? Here he is. He's still. I wish I had a pole arm, but that's not. That's. I'm actually quite an adult. Okay, I wonder if you can move the. Oh, I can search his crotch. Oh, no way. Much better armored now. I don't know what this is. Oh, no. Yo. Okay. Now. Oh, I see. That's the swap hands. So you can have a weapon in each hand, but you have to swap. Okay, well, I'm not going to dwell on the fact that I could search him, and I probably should have searched the other guys as well. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'll probably save this time though. That was a good. Yep. Okay, and that looks like a bat. Notice something. So this is just like Morrowind. I can do that, and that. childish sense of humor. Now, did I mention I was going to say spam? I surely am. The postal dude would tell me that his grandma saves more than I do. Less something. Doesn't matter because I got you with my pokey stick. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. What's that? Is that a longsword? I don't even know. Is a steel daikatana? Yoink. And we'll probably need that stuff. Yep, we want that. We don't even have shoes on. We want shoes. Oh no. Are we already in the point where chain greaves? Is chain too heavy for us, really? Let's see. I mean, what's this other one? Is it leather? It is. Okay. We want that. That's for sure. That's much better looking, and that's what that. We'll do that on aesthetic. Everything else, I think we'll keep it as is. I like the, I think it's curious. Left hand and right hand. Oh, there we go. So, same things. Alright. Beware of that. Oh, okay, so that's the door we came in through. Let's... Oh. Some sort of... We'll call that a temple. Oh yeah, now we're getting that. Treasure on the body. Oh, what about the crates? Can I? No. Okay, so we got some classic Elder Scrolls features. I'll probably get stuck in those crates if I get too close to them. Are they all unopenable? Good. This is nice. Okay. Well, that's something I should have been trying a bit more of. Apparently I'm quite the climber. Now I'm feeling a little bit concerned. That's a monster. Oh boy, that's making some noise. See if we can poke her over the table now. Okay, she's got the range advantage. This is not too different really to a normal Elder Scrolls game. I'm actually quite surprised and enjoying it more than I thought I thought I would have to really swallow a whole bunch of bullshit and maybe, you know, no, that was, see, I every now and then it's skill-based, so you can miss. And that's why sometimes nothing happens and sometimes I'm one-hitting them. It's actually not at all to do with character skill, it's all to do with... well, it's not at all to do with player skill. Although you can handicap for player skill as well, which is quite cool. Just gonna have to beat him fair and square. This is as good as, if not better than Doom. Graphically. Oh, skeletons. Okay, that's... I like to arch when I've got skeletons. But... we've still got some... So it's a dead end, it can't be a dead end. Where's... here we go. Oh, the sun. Oh boy. I'm sorry guys, the mouse movements. Shelves up. One of these is a secret door. It looks like it's that one. Okay then. I feel as though, I mean, they said they're not easy to spot the invisible doors, the hidden doors. I feel like they can't be totally invisible, right? I thought that we'd end up here. Okay, now this is the part where I change to the bow and arrow. Is it? Yes. So we now go... Where's that skeleton at? Where did that skeleton go? Was he trolling, or am I about to... Oh look, it's the actual... This is the Jarl's throne. Or the, whoever it is. In Daggerfall. Okay, well, I'm gonna switch to our, sword again, I think. Oh, I see. So, no, we still want nothing. Bugger it. That's my policy with regards to it. Okay, so I don't know if the loot is randomly generated, but it's certainly not represented by what's in the pile. Not a problem. I mean, I'm pretty amazed that we've even got, like, a playable game going on here. This is very much surprising. I think that this is on par, if not... Oh! That was an orc, apparently. Shows you crotch. Steel longsword, okay. No, what's this one? Steel broadsword. Oh, okay, so we could potentially take that. And now can we, yeah, there we go. Now we're better off. In fact, now we're even better off. These boots are the safest ones we had. We'll take the ones you... And no, we'll stick with our gold hat, thank you. And we'll just take this. I don't know what the just take button is. Anyway. What's that? These crazy noises. Oh my god, it doesn't even feel like I've been playing for a whole hour. This is a very engrossing game, I must say. I feel like there's going to be a secret door here. Why do I feel like that? I don't think it's the case. At least if it is, I think that the secret doors don't just go on the same classic Doom mechanic where you just go up and bash your face up against them. So I think we've come through this door, is that correct? I go down here and through, yes, okay, we have... Oh. Didn't see you there, mate. I was actually playing this game to get away from bats. It's alright. It seems that they're not so much of a challenge in this. Speaking of which, that's totally the sound of a bear. We do not want. So, I can't remember what the button was for that. So we got. There we go. It is just enter. Ooh, don't hit me, bear. This is quite nerve-wracking. I'm actually very close to death, I think. I mean, I don't know what this stuff is. Let's see if we've got maybe a holy relic. Yellow flowers. I mean, this stuff doesn't do anything. We've got a spell book. What are our spells? What spells do we have? We don't seem to have any spells. No biggie. What am I doing in here? It's like a cupboard. Okay. Sort of just followed the room until it led me to nowhere. It's fine. So can I can't just climb up this wall, can I? Not even with it, no. Okay. So that's not too surprising. Now, how on earth do you get out of here from this point? Past her. Oh well. Good. Enemies nearby. So you climb up here. That's definitely part of it. Leads me. Oh no, yeah, this is gonna lead me to new places. That's not a secret door. So far, I've not had very much luck finding these secret doors, but it's okay. We persist. Oh no, this is definitely been through the imp summoning room. There's definitely something behind this. What can I do about that? Can I just... maybe I can whack it. It's not typical Elder Scrolls to be able to whack the door. Usually, I've come across painful levers, and in fact, I just realized painful levers. That's the clue. That's the clue that we need here. Painful lever. Oh, okay. Yep. Clever. Yep, that's us. Alright. This is so much more than what I expected from this game. Ooh. I'm not going to survive if I keep looking up at the sky like that. Okay. I'm not going to survive full stop. What's, is that a character thing? Is it figure out. Oh, good. Still haven't seen the skeleton. Sounds like. I don't know what that sounds like. It sounds like it could be. Oh, fuck. Save this as a new game. Idiotio. Alright. We'll do it. Nerve-wracking as it is, and it really feels a lot like Morrowind. Actually, the more I find myself at outside. No. Oh, okay, we'll stay outside then. We made it. We're outside. We didn't want to linger in there. Now, what do? I check the map? That's not the map. This is the map. Oh, I don't have a map here. Okay, this is the map. Ooh. Okay. I've got no idea where I am. So that doesn't help. Dungeons, temples, homes, I can't turn anything on or... Oh, there, I'm here. Okay. Okay, and when I turn around, does that... No. But I'm definitely there. Okay. So what is the journal say? I'm on a mission from the Emperor to investigate the shade of the King Lysandus. His spirit has been haunting the city of Daggerfall, and the Emperor himself has charged me with the duty of laying his ghost to rest. There is also the minor matter of a letter he sent to the Queen of Daggerfall. If I should find out what happened to the letter, he would most appreciate it. So I barely made it into this cave. Dot. Okay, so I really don't know. I mean, this is the cave. I don't want to get into any trouble, but is that a person? Probably shouldn't approach anything. Is it a giant mushroom? Is it an edible mushroom? No. Okay. Sorry, this Elder Scrolls game is which I don't know about just wandering off like this. I feel like this is supposed to be endless in every direction. I could very easily get lost if that's the case. It's funny. This is a crazy big game, alright. So let's have a look at the map again. We're in Daggerfall. Okay. And then if I zoom in, okay. Now I know. So I'm that. We don't want a dungeon, we want a town. So we go to town directly south of us, I think. Oh, we've got a fast travel. We've only got towns highlighted. Beaver and Dungeon Lodge. Let's go. We're there. Okay. Right. This is nice. So what does our map say now? Oh, no, let's not. Let's not rest at all, thank you. Oh, we went up a level. Okay. Well, we're doing alright with our strength. In fact, I think we should. We do well to get our endurance up a bit, but I don't want to. Let's go strength and agility in twos until we get them both to respectably high. Someone says, "Come on in." Who says, "Come on in"? No one said, "Come on in." Weird noise. I suppose I could put my sword away. Hello? What a weird noise. I'm not digging the noise. I'll be polite. Tell me about. Oh. Oh boy. I haven't heard anything interesting lately. That was a terrible little hell note, by the way, whoever composed it. Tell me about the blades. No, tell me about the news. Any news? Salutations, stranger. You haven't heard anything interesting lately, have you? Thifa has ascended to the crown, and there's the new lady. Long may Thifa roll over the Mornoth. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, you could tell me all sorts of things, couldn't you? Well, you're looking good there, mate. But I'm gonna just keep on keeping on, if you don't mind. So we want to find the actual shopkeeper. No, that's exciting stuff. But yeah, we can't keep this up all night. We're gonna have to save and pick up where we left off tomorrow. But now I've got something to alternate between Ark and this is kind of cool looking. Definitely doing better than what it looked like before. I think I must have got Arena, because what I have memories of is just not like this. This is great. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned a bit about Daggerfall, and I hope you're considering getting it yourself and play through yourself. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to play more, so look forward to that. Or don't. However you want to look at it.